Crucial Ballistix gaming memory delivers the seamless performance and instant responsiveness you need for total domination. With Ballistix gaming memory, you get faster speeds, lower latencies, and aggressive heat spreaders. Advanced features such as LEDs, low-profile modules, and real-time temperature monitoring let you customize your rig further. Ballistix modules are available in DDR3 and the latest DDR4 technology, which is faster, has lower voltages, and greater capacities than DDR3. Choose your level of performance with Sports, Tactical, or Elite series, and crush the competition with Ballistix. Accelerate nearly everything on your rig with a crucial SSD. Slash load times, get into your game faster, and access files, games, and apps almost as soon as you click on them. Choose the form factor that's right for your build and destroy the competition with the power and acceleration of a crucial SSD.
Yeah. evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your boy Lartre, sponsored by Chaotech, coming to you live, Ballistix Master South Africa, and this is Tango for Mid versus Omnius Gaming Fragment, and we are in for a cracker of a game tonight, especially after we saw what Omnius Gaming was capable of last night, and let's see if Tango for Mid will be able to keep off the formidable team of Omnius. Current first pickup there for the side of Omnius. They have decided to go for the Nagasiren. Very nice pickup. It worked very well for them in the game last night. But Tango for Mid, they coming back and they've decided to go for the Clockwork. Very nice pickup there for them. And straight up into the Shadow Fiend, wasting no time at all. Looking at the current bans though, we do have the Bane, the Tinker and the Tusk being banned out, as well as the Shadow Shaman, the Night Stalker, and the Jakiro. And the Elder Titan joins up with the Nagasiren to make up that first combination. So you can expect a beautiful sleep coming in just to get them all gathered together. And then the Earth Split coming in from Elder Titan. And the communication will have to be absolutely perfect for that combination to work. But I'm sure that Omnius will be able to handle the pressure. Now the Faceless Void currently being banned out by Tango for Mid. They don't want to deal with the Chronosphere and the constant regeneration with the Time Walker that Void has to offer in the game. And he's just an absolutely irritating hero to deal with. Now the Terrorblade also being banned out by the side of Omnius Gaming. Terrorblade also just one of those heroes, absolute hassle. It's very difficult to deal with him, so they don't want to play against something like that. Now we are still waiting for the fifth ban out for the side of Tango. But I do like the Clockwork pickup, very nice in the offlane position. He does have the missiles available that can provide quite a bit of vision. Also can stop creeps from being stacked if done absolutely perfect. Very good with the ganks, also with the mini stun. Looking at the Shadow Fiend, he does provide quite a lot of armor reduction. But now also Tidehunter being banned out. Just to get back to the Shadow Fiend though, he does provide a lot of armor reduction. Does massive amounts of damage in the beginning to mid stages of the game, and depending on how well the team defends him and sets up those ganks, Shadow Fiend should be a formidable force to deal with. The Chal Warlord being banned out by the side of Omnius, I don't want to deal with that at all. But now Underlord, ooh, nice hero to pick up there. He does have the ability to take the team from one point to another in the gaming stage on the map, and should be able to work very well with those ganks. But now the Ursa is being picked up by Omnius, and Ursa is just one of those heroes. He hits like an absolute truck. They could possibly couple up a IO with the Ursa, which also works very well. They can potentially maybe even decide to, maybe go for a Life Stealer, which can also work very well, and will make life exceptionally hard for the side of Tango. But I think they are going to rely quite a lot on the Underlord and that Pit of Malice, just to get those stuns up, and the Firestorm as well. And he's definitely going to help them out quite a bit in that regard. So we are still waiting for the fourth pickup from the side of Tango for Mid. They've got the Clockwork, they've got the Shadow Fiend and the Underlord, so they have more than enough initiation. And any sort of disruption during team fights, especially with the power cogs from the Clockwork that can push the enemy away and reduce their mana as well. So the side of Omnius needs to be very careful for that. They've mostly gone for the melee heroes. But yeah, they should possibly consider going for a little bit more range. They could possibly go anything in maybe like a Jar Ranger, which works very well. They can possibly pick up an Oracle or maybe even a Dazzle. So many options they can go for. But oh, the Disruptor, one of my favorite heroes. And this is going to make life really hard for the side of Omnius. It does seem that they are trying to counter pick each other as much as they possibly can. The Disruptor is just one of those heroes. He can pull you back. His ulti also in the later stages of the game does do massive amounts of damage. And just one of those heroes that completely takes you out of the team fight or potentially isolates you as well. But now the Viper being picked up by the side of Omnius, I would assume that would be a mid lane Viper. Going up against the Shadow Fiend in the mid lane. Ursa, obviously, I would assume going into the safe lane position. I think Underlord himself would go in off lane, so it would be an Ursa versus the Underlord, possibly. Ooh, the Omni Knight and the Juggernaut banned out from each side. It's going to be very interesting to see what they're going to come up with in this match. It does seem that the two teams have studied each other a little bit.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
Still have more than enough reserve time for the final pick for Omnius Gaming. They do have the Naga Siren, but wait for it. They've decided to pick up the Brewmaster. Nice pickup there for them. He does have the Primal Split, which is going to sort of disrupt the team fight from the side of Tango for mid. Brewmaster's very, very nice. He does have the Junk and Haze, so that is going to cause them to miss quite a bit of attacks, and Shadow Fiend relies on those attacks. I think that Brewmaster might possibly go into the offlane position, so he would go up against the Disruptor. They just need to pick up a very, very nice safe lane hero for them right now. About 24 seconds remaining in the reserve time. They are taking their time. They are considering their options very, very well here. And we'll see what they come up with. 10 seconds remaining, and they have decided to go for the Chaos Knight. Wow, what a surprise pickup there for them. I mean, Chaos Knight himself deals a hell of a lot of damage, and he is going to be hard to deal with. But I mean, that's up to Brewmaster and the Naga Siren to keep the Chaos Knight at bay. Right, so we are going to get into this game right now. That would be the Clockwork, Shadow Fiend, Underlord, Disruptor, and the Chaos Knights going up against Naga Siren, Warrior, Viper, and as mentioned before, this is the Ballistix Masters South Africa 2018 Tango Omnius Gaming Fragment, and we'll be right back. And we are right into the game. Without any further ado, I'm just going to introduce the sides to you very quickly. On the side of Tango for mid, the Shadow Fiend, that is going to be played by Switchblades and Cocaine. Underlord is going to be played by Unique. Clockwork, that will be played by Gambino. Disruptor is going to be played by Vanilla Honeycakes. And then Chaos Knight by Bookworm. So they're just getting up the damage for the Shadow Fiend with those power cogs. Doing very well. Just look at that damage going up already, and the game hasn't even really started. But on the other end of the map though, and that is on the side of Omnius Gaming, we do have a Viper that will be played by Blush. Then we've got Ursa that will be played by Fightmaster. Elder Titan is going to be played by Citronian. Brewmaster will be played by Slasher, and finally on the Naga Siren, that will be played by Way 2. They've got a nice little ward there in the bot lane for the side of Radiant. There is a bit of a smoke up. Chaos Knight moving into position. He does have 2 enchanted mangoes available, as well as the Quelling Blade. And they might find each other here. Way 2 starting up with that harassment, but Gambino has got that power cogs. And he could possibly catch Slasher right here. Nice little thunder, and he does manage to catch off Slasher. Citronian moving forward, has got the stomp available, gets the sleep on the 2 heroes. But Slasher says he hasn't had enough. He wants to go back, but then thinks about that twice. Nice little net coming out there from way to another power cog. And Slasher might now find himself in a difficult position here. Stun coming out there, but now he needs to back away. Gambino is still there, hasn't leveled up anything else. Doesn't have the battery assault, but the courier does come out. They still manage to fight it out. Gambino, oh, first blood going to Gambino, and did very, very well there. But now Zichonian is finding himself in a difficult position. He needs to get out of there. He has got the thunder strikes on him, so he is being spotted up, but he gets taken out there by Bookworm. And from the get-go, we've got a lot of action happening here, right? Disruptor and Gambino have to get out of there. They've taken quite a lot of damage. The top lane very, very quickly before we head back down to bot. You've got Unique and Fightmaster going at it in the top lane. But it seems that Way 2 is staying and just providing as much vision as possible. He still has the nets available. Thunderstrike on Vanilla is available. It's popping a mana potion. And it seems that the action has died down a bit. In the very first minute and a half, we've had 2 kills, both going the way of Tango for Mert. But once again, beautiful net coming out. Vanilla Cakes, oh, he gets taken down by Slasher. But now Gambino pops the power cogs. That's not going to be enough. He does get the mini stun, the battery assault down as well. Way too. Oh, Zichonian manages to get down Gambino. Now a bookworm, but Vanilla Cakes coming back, and Way too finding himself being taken out there by Vanilla Cakes. Rumors at it, he wants to get them down. He does get kinetic fielded up, and Zichonian taking quite a bit of damage. Bookworm's just going to back off there. Thunder strikes, quickly eating a Tango. Oh, doesn't manage to get that stun off. Gets battery assaulted up. Slasher still staying there. Mana being taken away by those power cogs. It seems that they're trying to show domination from the get-go. Currently at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and we are already at 4 minutes and 4 kills to 3. Tango currently leading with the kill score. In the mid lane, Switchblades and Cocaine going up against Blush. But most of the action happening here at the bot lane. At Firestorm from Unique in top. Just harassing Fightmaster and trying to keep him away from the creep wave as much as possible. Slasher has gone up with the Drunken Haze as well as the Thunderclap, and has been working very well just to get that additional slow. Oh, but yeah, Vanilla Honeycakes is going to manage to wake up from that one very, very quickly. Vanilla Honeycakes sitting on the sideline. Gambino is there. Oh, have they actually spotted out Vanilla? It does seem so. Nice net coming out. Gambino has still got the power cogs available. Stun coming out, does land. And this puts Vanilla in a very difficult position. Zichonian taking quite a bit of damage, but he does get stunned up. Ooh, being pushed away there by the cogs. Nice net coming out from Way 2. Bookworm. Oh, I don't think Zichonian had enough mana for the stomp. Slasher hasn't used that Drunken Haze yet. Has now decided to use it. Just attacks missing there from the Chaos Knight. Gambino taking quite a bit of damage, and he is going to go down. Way 2 taking damage there from the Thunder Strikes. There is no mana for a... Oh, now the stun actually becomes available, but Bookworm might have overstayed his welcome. Slasher coming in. Glimpse. Oh, they actually managed to get it. And Way 2 walking in and taking out Bookworm. They're playing extremely aggressive in the early stages of the game. And I think we've mostly focused on bot, and that's where all the action is right now. At the top lane, Unique taking a lot of damage there from Fightmaster. He's got to the boost of speed as well as the orb of venom. Unique has got those Tangos, but oh, Switchblade has managed to take out Viper in the mid lane. Slasher has got the boots of speed up. I would assume he would possibly want to go for a blink just to get into those fights, pop the primal split. But he's now in a very dangerous situation there. He does try and juke his way out. Ooh, he gets caught by Bookworm. Thunderstrike's coming down as well as the kinetic field, and Slasher is going to go down here. He gets a glimpse back. Oh, into the cogs. And that is another kill. 7 for 6, 6 minutes into the game. And the only other kill besides from bot has come from the mid lane, which is Switchblades. Ooh, he's got that power treads up. He's the one wanting to build into the Sanjin Yasha. Seems that they are trying to gank mid, but there's nobody there to gank. Shadowfiend might walk into a trap. Blush, not level 6 yet. Chonian coming in from the side. He is just out of range of that tower. Frog's coming down. Akasaran trying to run away, gets a sleep down. Nice little rock. The honeycake's got. He does have quite a bit of mana. Let's get a nice little net off, and yes, he manages to get down the disruptor. Seems to be a action-packed game, this one. 8 for 7, 7 minutes in the game. Looking at the fight recap, so much happening. But Tango for mid actually on 3k team net, and that is only 7 minutes in. I mean, look at the Shadowfiend. He's got 50 for 35, so I mean, he's styling it. He's absolutely enjoying himself, and it seems that Bookworm actually managed to get a kill there on to the Brewmaster and just makes it out. Fightmaster has got that morbid mask. It seems that he is wanting to possibly build into a Mask of Madness. But would that be the best item for him to go at the moment? Yes, it does provide quite a bit of movement speed as well as attack speed. But it does sacrifice quite a bit of armor. Clockwork does have 2 levels into the battery assault. Slasher just being harassed so heavily. Does get kinetic fielded as well as the strike and the stun. Slasher just pop that jump. And he is going to go down one. Miss on Bookworm. And he's going to be comfortably able to get away from that. Top lane just giving the Ursa Warrior enough time, but oh, in the mid lane once again Viper has gone down. Slasher moving to the mid lane to try and get the farm up as much as possible, but Suchoni needs to be careful here. Bookworm doesn't really have that much mana available, so I think that is the saving grace for him at the moment. They haven't decided to go on him at all yet. So look at the vision that the side of Omnius have at the moment, trying to avoid any sort of ganks coming through. Blush is not having the best of games at the moment. Shadowfiend on level 10, followed by Underlord on level 9. Shadowfiend just having a ball of a time. Once again in bot lane, nice ulti coming out from Vanilla Honeycakes. And that is Alza choke.
Dire's top tower
is a invis ward. Shadow Fiend. Oh, doing so much damage. Oh, he is going to go into the mid lane. Got that ulti available, so he's just following Blush. So you're going to be able to get a kill there. Oh, going for it. Oh, Blush. Being taken out. Another stun coming out. Oh. That's Underlord that actually goes down. 13 for 8, 10 minutes into the game. And just look at that team net worth at the moment. 5k going to Tango's for mid. Seems that they're keeping their own here, but the team fights that just keep coming. Slasher popping that Drunken Haze, going onto the Disruptor. Way 2 is trying to fight out, gets the illusions. Has he got enough for another net? Oh, I think just. Oh, but he gets called back, and now the tower's going to get him. 2-second stun coming out. Blush now coming down, going. Oh, rooted. Pulled back his way to. Oh, he does manage to get the sleep off. Doesn't have a TP scroll, so he's not going to be able to directly TP out of that one.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. They're trying to bring down
And it does seem that the side of Tango for mid is taking control of the map.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant fortified their
Tango for mid is just basically starting to steamroll at the moment. And it's up to Omnius to try and get probably a desperation kill, if I can put it that way. But I think once Fight Master starts getting online, it's going to be a very, very different story. The only issue is that they've got so much disable. I mean, the stun from the Chaos Knight, the glimpse and the kinetic field from the Disruptor. Then you've got the Clockwork with those power cogs. Stun coming in way too. Bookworm trying to get out of that one, but oh, Earth Splitter lands. And this could be a swing in the tempo. Just grouping up and working together as a team. But it seems that they're going to swap tier 1s, top and bottom. And they managed to take it at exactly the same time. But now the side of Tango for mid, they are pushing towards the tier 2 tower. TP available on Slasher. Viper has a TP. Those are the only two right now, so it's going to be a mirror image top and bot. But I think Tango for mid, with the damage they've got, they should easily be able to take that tier 2 tower, which they do. Fight Master just hasn't gotten that damage yet. Oh, are they actually going to go for a Rax? 13 minutes Rax. Slasher is back there. But they managed to keep them away. Just want to have a quick look at items. On Shadowfield, he does have the Sanjin Yasha. So that's a bit of movement speed and tankability going to him as well. With that Ring of Aquila. On the Underlord, he does have that mechanism available, which is going to help quite a bit. The Clockwork has only got the boots and the Windlace, but oh, being caught out there. Brewmaster is going to go down. And those mini stuns are not going to work against the illusion from Elder Titan. Disruptor has got the Arcane boots up. Chaos Knight seems to be working towards that Echo Saber. Viper only the power treads. And also with that very, very important blink.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Ooh, they're going on to Unique. Oh, they do manage to get a stun up. Earth Splitter coming up. That is gonna. Vanilla coming into play. Seems that they are gonna go, or maybe possibly commit to this tier 1 tower mid. Sitting on the sideline, Gambino does spot him out, and so does Book. Nice little jump in there. Slasher manages to pull back the Brewmaster and get a nice kill there. Timing it very well. Citronian coming with his stomp. Ooh, and Switchblades. Seems that he's going straight into a butterfly. Smoke rotation coming out. It's not going to be enough, and Shadow Fiend smelled the rat and just moved away. Omnius Gaming having a pretty hard time here. Oh, Vanilla Honeycake's being spotted out. Underlord in mid as well as Switchblades. Ulti coming out there from Viper. Primal split there from the Brewmaster. Is it done? Oh, they managed to get it off, but he's Unique gonna get away. Is he gonna make it? No! He actually goes down. And now Switchblades finding himself in a very difficult position. He does not have a Shadow Blade. He's not gonna be able to walk. And oh, he does not manage to get the ulti off. He does get killed. I think that was literally a split second before he got that ulti off. And Omnius Gaming just turning up the heat. It seems they have to don't want to play on the back foot anymore. And are they going to go straight up now for the Roshan? And I think that is the Morbid Mask there. That's going to help Fight Master quite a bit. Clockwork, it seems he's building into that blade. Very important item there for him. Vanilla Honeycakes does have an Observer Ward available. Slasher being stalked. He is going to get away there. Thinking if Way 2 is actually going to go for maybe a Boot of Travel. Just to try and get those split pushes down. Fight Master going up against Roshan, taking so much damage. Way 2 is coming in. But is that going to give away his position? No, it's not. There isn't any wards available. Fight Master managing to get the Aegis of Immortal. Is a Sentry Ward here at the bottom lane. Sleep coming out. I think that was very, very premature. But they do manage to find Disruptor. Unique just using that ulti, but he's going to be able to get them out. Good play there from the Underlord. Saving his team from the Ursa Warrior. He does have the Aegis of Immortal available, so he's going to be hitting very, very hard. Switchblades still busy with that butterfly. But there's an engagement in the mid lane. Bookworm taking quite a bit of damage. Fight Master as well. Oh, but Naga Siren is going to pay the ultimate price. Fight Master still there, sleeping there on to the Underlord, but he does manage to pop the Aegis of Immortal. Very, very quickly blinks out there. Primal split, but Blush, oh, being taken down. And this game now once again swinging into the favor of Tango for mid. Look at all of that fighting happening. Just so much. 6k gold team net worth going to that Tango for mid at the moment, and it seems that Omnius is starting to struggle.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, Nagasarans is getting out of that firestorm. I think the Bits of Malice is also down. Yes, it is down. Fightmaster blinking onto Switchblade, trying to get him down. But the ulti coming in there from the Disruptor and the Clock actually push them closer to Switchblades. Fightmaster, he's going to go down. Gambino is also going to go down. It seems that they are trying to go onto Unique, but Zutronian does manage to fall. Blush not able to really do anything, and Slasher, even with the Drunken Haze, not able to stop them. Fightmaster back. Just look at the damage. Another beautiful little glimpse in there, and Slasher just taking so much damage. Triple kill going there to Bookworm. It seems that they're wanting to finish this game. GG being called for game number 1, 21 minutes in, and that is 24 for 14. And game number 1 is going to Tango for mid. Very surprising outcome of game number 1, but we will definitely have to have at a game number 2. So we're just going to go to the after game analysis for those watching online, and for those watching in game, we will be back shortly. So let's get into that. Now, I just want to have a very quick look in terms of what exactly happened in that game. I mean, looking at the scoreboard, you've got Switchblades on 13,000 net worth, which is not that much, but it's more than most, or maybe even double that of any of the players on the side of Omnius Gaming. If you're looking at graphs, the team experience, as well as the net worth, here from, I would say, around about the 7-8 minute mark, it's spiked. I'm just going into the lobby quickly. Right, so just to get back into that, it then went up very nicely. Had a little bit of a dip, and then here from the 20-minute mark, all of a sudden they just cranked up the pace there. So very well done. I think that Switchblades and Cocaine gets my man of the match for game number 1. But we will be heading. Don't go anywhere, we will be right back.
Crucial Ballistix gaming memory delivers the seamless performance and instant responsiveness you need for total domination. With Ballistix gaming memory, you get faster speeds, lower latencies, and aggressive heat spreaders. Advanced features such as LEDs, low-profile modules, and real-time temperature monitoring let you customize your rig further. Ballistix modules are available in DDR3 and the latest DDR4 technology, which is faster, has lower voltages, and greater capacities than DDR3. Choose your level of performance with Sports, Tactical, or Elite series, and crush the competition with Ballistix. Accelerate nearly everything on your rig with a crucial SSD. Slash load times, get into your game faster, and access files, games, and apps almost as soon as you click on them. Choose the form factor that's right for your build and destroy the competition with the power and acceleration of a crucial SSD.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's your boy Latre here, sponsored by Chaotech, coming to you guys live for the Ballistix Masters South Africa 2018 Omnius Gaming Fragment versus Tango for mid. Game number 2, and game 1 went to the favor for mid. And let's see what happens in game number 2. Omnius be able to make a comeback. Looking at the bans out currently, we do have the Bane, the Tinker, and the Tusk being banned out. And on the opposite end, we do have the Night Stalker, the Shadow Fiend, which is pretty much a respect ban. And then the Shadow Demon being banned out by the side of Omnius Gaming Fragment. The first pickup for them, once again, is the Disruptor, who played very, very well in the first game, managing to get those crucial kinetic fields and the glimpses, and that Static Storm definitely did a hell of a lot of harassment, and Tango for mid played exceptionally well. But now the Kunkka is being picked up by the side of Omnius. He does have quite a bit of splash damage, as well as the Torrent and X marks the spot. But the Winter Wyvern, such a tricky little hero to pick, and very dangerous as well. As I always mention, the communication needs to be absolutely perfect in order for them to get that combo off. Once again, Underlord being picked up by the side of Tango for mid. Also very, very well played. Did quite a lot of harassment against the Ursa Warrior in the top lane. And Ursa took way too long to get those items up, and that saved the side of Tango for mid. But we are heading back into the bans once again. taking up some of that reserve time. And that is being banned out by Omnius Gaming.
Seconds.
5 seconds remaining. Here's the Radiant ban.
Oh, and the Tide Hunter once again being banned out here. Oh, and the Sven as well. Sven is also just one of those heroes that basically steamrolls in the latter stages of the game. It's going to be very, very difficult to deal with the Sven. So I could imagine why they would actually want to take him out.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant's turn to
Oh, and that is the Chaos Knights. If you're not going to play him, then certainly just ban him out.
Dire's turn to pick.
Juggernaut.
Oh, the Juggernaut being picked up by Omnius Gaming. Juggernaut is just one of those heroes. If you give him a little bit of space, he is going to do a hell of a lot of damage. He's got the Blade Fury at his disposal. He has got quite a bit of heal as well. And then obviously the Omni Slash. But I mean, once he manages to pick up an early Battle Fury, it's going to make the farming process so much easier for him. And that is what I think Juggernaut would want to farm up first, is get up that Battle Fury. But I mean, looking at the current draft, there are so many heroes that once again they can go for. The OD being picked up now by Tango for mid. Very, very much anti-team fight. I mean, they can possibly go for Magnus, but the Death Prophet being picked up now by Omnius. I mean, Magnus is still up on the field. You do have the option of possibly going for maybe an Enigma. Once again, I think the Clockwork, yes, is still available. But they're going to go for the Faceless Void, which was banned out in the first game. And this makes things very, very difficult for Omnius. I think what needs to happen is Winter Wyvern needs to possibly pick up an Aether Lens. And then, you know, from a distance, just get his ulti off, try and disrupt any sort of team fight that is coming his way or towards the team. Witch Doctor being banned out. Things are very, very sticky at the moment for Omnius.
10 seconds.
I mean, this team from Tango, absolutely,
What'll it be?
it's gonna do so much damage.
Dire's turn to pick.
Oh.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Once again, Elder Titan being picked up.
Hold the horn of
Magnus is gonna come out. So I think it would be a Magnus that is definitely going to do a lot of work in this game. And we are into game number 2. So without any further ado, introducing the side of Omnius Gaming, we've got the Juggernaut being played by Fightmaster. Death Prophet will be played by Blush. Magnus is going to be played by Slasher. Winter Wyvern is going to be played by Zachonian. And then Kunkka will be played by Way2. On the other end of the map though, for the side of Tango for mid, we do have Switchblades and Cocaine that is going to be playing the Outworld Devourer. Disruptor will be played by Gambino. Underlord will be played by Unique. Faces Void by Bookworm. And then finally, Elder Titan will be played by Vanilla Honeycakes. Dasher needs to be careful. He's just going to be chased back there by the Elder Titan.
30 seconds to battle.
Alright, so it seems that either of the teams are going to be getting their respective bounties. Chonian does have a Smoke of Deceit up. Looking at Juggernaut, has got the Stout Shield. Nice little Null Talisman going there to the Death Prophet. Just the GG branches there on Magnus. Outworld Devourer, Null Talisman as well. Stout Shield on the Underlord. Faces Void with that Quelling Blade. So I think he's going to want to go for a early battle. But yeah, looking at this Slasher already being harassed. Let's look at that damage coming out from those Thunder Strikes. And he is going to have to pop that healing salve. He's going to have a very hard time here. In mid lane, we've got Switchblades and Cocaine going up against the Blush. At the bot lane, Way2 and Zachonian keeping Underlord away. Switchblades and Cocaine taking quite a bit of damage in the mid lane. He does have the Fury Fire available, as well as a Tango, 45 seconds on cooldown. But, we might have an engagement here. Unique is moving forward towards Fightmaster. Gambino as well rotating. Vanilla Honeycake sitting on the side. Just trying to get a stun off there on Fightmaster. But they're not going to chance it. They know that he's got the spin available, which is Magic Immune. Oh, Switchblades and Cocaine almost going down. And the Blush as well. He does have one level on the Crypt Swarm. But healing potion being popped. Currently level 4, which is the OD. That Astral Imprisonment, such an irritating spell. Kunkka is taking damage. Vanilla Honeycakes. Oh, but Zachonian is going to be the first blood. Oh, Glimpse coming out, and this is Fightmaster. He doesn't have the spin available. Very dangerous. Nice sprint coming out there from Kunkka. And Zachonian very quickly just deeping in. He does have the Arctic Burn available, as well as the Splinter. But I think that Cold Embrace would have been a much better spell to go for. Spin coming out there. Unique in a bit of trouble there. He might be the next to go down. He does manage to get down that bit of mallet, but Zirconian is going to take the kill. Nice stun coming out from Vanilla Honeycakes. Gambino still there. He does still have the Thunder Strike available. He could possibly use it on Way 2 if he wants to go for it, and I think that is exactly what they're going to do. Way 2 is going to fall. And trying to level the playing field as much as possible. 4 minutes in the game, 1-2 in the favor of TFM. Honeycakes just providing the necessary vision on the sideline. He does get X marks the spots as well as a torrent landing. Gambino coming in once again. He does have but the stun, but it's not going to be able to stop Fight Master. They managed to actually get away, but no, Zirconian with a very sneaky splinter. Two for two at the moment. Almost 3 minutes into the game. That splinter just slowing them down. Way 2 moving back. Elder Titan is trying to get rid of those creep waves. They're not going to stack them at the moment. Top lane though, Slasher taking quite a risk running in behind the tower. Switchblades. He's wanting to build into the hand of Midas as well as the 4-star, so he's going to want to get that Hurricane Pike up as quick as possible, which is going to help him get those kills. But Blush doesn't have any mana available, does have the bottle though. Oh, but oh, nice skill going there to Blush. Kunkka didn't do any damage there. Oh, we do have the reverse polarity. And Slasher just cancelling the animation. He's not doing that bad in the top lane.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
Oh, that Spirit Siphon doing so much damage, and Blush just going after Vanilla is going to get the kill. Now they are facing turning their attention rather to Gambino. He is going to try and TP out Torrent. Oh, Torrent just a split second too late. Slasher is working his way towards that Blink Dagger. If he can get especially that Empower onto Juggernaut as well as on Kunkka, I mean that's an insane amount of damage coming through. Blush having a much better game this time around. Has got the Hand of Midas on the Faceless Void. Slasher does have the Arcane Boots. He might possibly consider going into Guardian Greaves. Juggernaut taking quite a lot of damage, but manages to get the kill there on the Elder Titan. Top does have the Chronosphere available, so I think he's going to try and time that. So that Slasher is in range and the tower will also be able to get him at the same time. Would be a very nice play to see. Underlord just taking so much damage. Gambino coming in from the side. Oh, but Switchblades is there as well. Astral Imprisonment. And there's a Chodian now caught out. Slasher is there. He doesn't have that reverse polarity available. Oh, he is gonna go down. It seems here from the 8-minute mark that the side of TFM starting to play quite aggressive. Only 1k team net with him.
Radiant fortified their structures. Attack the heroes. Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
Oh, Omnislash coming out there. He does manage to get it. Oh, but that astral imprisonment. Odie does go down. Bit of malice coming through. At whoa, Firestorm, but Blush manages to get a killing spree, and he is going to run into that bit of malice. Torrent lands. And Elder Titan being smashed to bits.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Oh, and another kill. Once again, bottom lane.
Just like your ships.
Fightmaster still building his way towards. Oh, but Slasher in the top lane manages to get down Bookworm. The reverse polarity, the shockwave. Boy did try and time walk out of that one. Didn't manage to do so. Way to inverse in bot. He's being surrounded by heroes. Splinter coming out once again. Unique doesn't have that much mana available. He's possibly going to be able to cast like one spell. But, oh, that's a bit of malice. Beautiful stun coming out there from Zirconian. And Fightmaster trying to spin his way. Odie has gone down. Oh. Kunkka also. Nice ward being popped down there by Vanilla Honeycake. Just giving them the necessary vision in this little area here. Unique, he is not scared at all. Fightmaster has got the Omnislash available. He could possibly run towards Vanilla Honeycakes. Get a spin off. Yes, he does manage to do that now, but Zirconian still caught. Earthsplit coming out. Unique is in trouble, being chased down by Fightmaster. Trying to juke his way around the trees. Oh, he's actually going to manage to get away. Omnislash. Oh, Fightmaster just trying to get those kills, but oh, they are juking him quite a bit. All the abilities and spells being used in that fight. Just going up towards the shrine, just going to heal up as much as possible. Slasher, he does have that blink dagger available. Turn the tide. It might force a game 3 if they're going to be able to manage to hold on. I mean, 11 for 10 in the favor of Omnius at the moment. 12 minutes into the game. Literally seems that almost every minute a kill takes place. Slasher, oh, he gets stunned up. He's going to skewer himself out of there. Oh, but Bookworm decides, no, you're not going to go anywhere. Does manage to get the Chronosphere off. And Slasher, is he going to be able to survive? No, Bookworm with a quick time walk and a slap to the face. But Disruptor has gone down. But just look at the amount of damage that Blush is actually doing. I mean, that Exorcism is really giving it to the Underlord. It seems that they're going to force a tier 1 for a tier 1 again this game.
Dire's bottom tower is about to
That's the Glyph of Fortification coming out and just delaying. Zirconian now Just healing up with the cold embrace.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
The disruptor is there now. He does have 4 levels in glimpse.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Top tower has gone down. Bot tower is still standing. Quite healthy still. I'm not sure how Slash is going to be able to deal with top at the moment. Be very, very risky to do so, but oh, Gambino catching himself. Oh, but now the tide gets turned. Blush getting off that siphon filter. Torrent landing as well. Unique now in a bit of trouble. Is he going to be able to? No, he doesn't have the ulti. Ooh, Fightmaster on mega kill at the moment. X marks the spot. Beautiful ship coming out, and it lands. Vanilla taking damage and is going to fall quite hard. The bigger you are, the harder you fall, and he definitely hit the ground smashing. Bookworm doing very well in the top lane though to keep that tower up. But this now provides the side of Omnius to get a tower in return and try and level up the game. Odie in the mid lane, he's not giving up.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Not really doing that much damage to the tower. Not as quick as we would hope.
Tower is under attack.
Seems that they are lacking quite a bit in terms of the damage output.
Radiant think.
Gambino coming in, beautiful Thunderstrike, and Fightmaster is going to be able to get that tower down.
Couldn't withstand the tide.
Slasher has the opportunity. He could quickly blink in there. A quick blink and a reverse polarity and 4 switchblades back. He has used the Astral Imprisonment, but now we got a fight happening here. Fightmaster moving in. That's the Pit of Malice coming down. Stomp, and it misses. Are focusing their attention towards the mid lane now. Vanilla Honeycake sitting on the sideline, popping in the illusion. Beautiful ulti, and well as that kinetic field coming out there from the disruptor. But Gambino is actually going to fall. But Fightmaster now, he gets cold embraced up. Nice ulti coming out there from Zutronian and keeping the Juggernaut alive. Kunkka has fallen, but just look at the amount of damage coming out there from the Exorcism as well as the Omni Slash coming out. Your Scepter there by oh, but look at Bookworm. That's so much damage. Oh, that is a full team wipe.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And to capitalize on that one, I mean, pushing forwards towards a tier 2 tower could possibly be disastrous. I mean, the HPs are all very low. Just want to have a quick look at the item progression. On the Juggernaut, he still does not have that that Battle Fury up, which is lacking, and he needs that. Death Prophet has got the Eel Scepter. On Magnus, the Blink. Then also Winter Wyvern only with the Arcane Boots, and Arcane Boots on the Kunkka. Outworld Devourer does have that 4-staff available. It seems that he actually wants to build into a Lincoln's as well. Oh, but the skewer misses. 44 seconds on the RP, wasn't able to use it. Nice little Earth Split coming through, but now Unique coming into play as well, popping down that Pit of Malice, as well as the Firestorm. Blush is on the run. He does have 2 charges in Spirit Siphon available at the moment, and Slasher is not really going to be able to do much here. Seems that Tango for mid, once again taking control. Oh, top lane, that is a cheeky little kill there. Dominating streak there. Magnus also does pull in the bottom lane in the meantime though as well. Oh, Zutronian taking so much damage, but Blush trying to fight his way out of that one using that Spirit Siphon. He gets pulled back into that pit of malice, but he is unfortunately going to go down. Beautiful Omni Slash coming out there from Fight Master, but it's just not going to be enough. They are all...
Radiant's bottom tower
And they're going to be able to comfortably go for it. Are they now going to force a tier 3 tower falling down? Or are they possibly...
Radiant's top tower is on the rocks.
Or top lane.
Top tower just got sent.
And it does feel that Tango for mid is definitely
Really tight, Hunter.
of this map. Not much that the side of Omnius can do. The heroes are too much leveled. Not able to really do much in that. And the OD so easily able to avoid any sort of spell coming his way, especially with that Astral Imprisonment, which does tend to turn the fight against the side of Omnius. And it does feel that they've actually been outpicked. The draft definitely did not go their way. Switchblade definitely not scared. Torrent coming out onto Unique. Oh, and that is... just look at Switchblades. He is having a ball of a time. Double kill going to him. Focusing their attention now onto the Juggernaut. Triple kill going to him. That is the Ghost Ship coming in. Does land, but the Astral Imprisonment once again on Switchblades. Just managing to survive. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to take out Blush. Blush playing very, very riskily at the moment. Astral Imprisonment. Gambino is still there. Oh, but unfortunately the OD does fall, and so is a Gambino. Triple kill going there to Blush. But Faces Void is still on the top lane. He does have the Battle Fury available as well as the Hand of Midas. But the fight continuing in the bot lane. Vanilla Honeycakes has been slowed up. Does pop the Earth Split. Way 2 just backing away. Fight Master coming in 9 seconds before the Omni Slash is available. Not going to be able to do it, and that Torrent actually lands. And that's going to be the end there of the Elder Titan. But Bookworm still there. Just use that Time Walk to escape. Slasher is not going to chase any further.
Just what I need. I was meant to have this.
We do have a smoke bot lane. Underlord might be the first one to be detected. Goes up against Blush. Gets a bit of Malice off. That's the Firestorm just in front of it. Beautiful little stun coming out, but that Ul Scepter. Current coming out as well as the Ghost Ship. That lands! Look at the damage coming through. Beautiful little ulti there from the Winter Wyvern as well as the Omni Slash coming through. Now they're giving chase. Oh, once again Astral Imprisonment as well as the Earth Split. Oh, Bookworm coming into play. He does have that Battle Fury up. And Blush. Look at the damage output here from Bookworm. Is he gonna jump back? No, it seems that he's backing away. And they're gonna manage. And the poor Elder Titan. Faces Void did very, very well in. Ooh, that is the Drum of Endurance on the Kunkka. Going to give him that additional movement speed, and Juggernaut has got the Yasha, indication that he's going to go for the Manta style. the Shadow Blade onto Magnus. He possibly wants to, you know, maybe go for
Bounty.
a little bit more invis. Gambino does have that force off. Is an observer ward going down. Sentry ward is down, but it does miss the observer. Bookworm does have that chronosphere available. Just look at that damage coming through.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Slasher is pretty much isolated at the moment, pretty far away from the team. But he does have the Blink Dagger available. Bookworm is just going to buy his time. Nice little reverse polarity coming through. Is he going to be able to? Yes, he does manage to get it off as well. As a beautiful ulti coming out there. Omni Slash being used. And everything is just seemingly going wrong for the side of Omnius. They are being literally obliterated. Not much that they could have done there. Gunka does decide to buy back. Lasher. Oh, he does manage to catch the OD.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge. Radiant structures are fortified.
Quick blink out. The tower taking quite a bit of damage there. X marks the spot. Torrent coming out, lands onto the void, but I don't think it's really going to phase him that much. He doesn't have the chronosphere available, but I mean the time walk definitely has quite a bit of a cooldown. Bookworm, wicked, sick kill, and they are forcing their way up into the mid upper ground. That damage. That Astral Imprisonment just doing so much damage. Yule Scepter once again. Trying to get Switchblade down. But he does pop the Astral Imprisonment once again. And he does manage to blink away. Sneaky little play coming out here from Faceless Void. White Master does come in. Void is 20 seconds before the Chronosphere is available. It's just going to allow him to get it down. Bookworm just taking as much damage. A quick time walk, and he's just going to TP to safety. This is going to be extremely hard.
Time is money.
Smoke coming up here. But Blush is going to be spotted out. Jonian just sneakily moving in there. Ghost Ship lands, but it didn't really do any damage. Earth Split coming out as well. Omni Slash there from the Juggernaut, but that Astral Imprisonment. That's X marks the spot. Nice sleep coming out there. And they're just trying to back away. Beautiful RP. Oh, just look at Bookworm. He is just taking full advantage of this one. And Switchblade saves himself once again with that Astral Imprisonment. And that's forcing a buyback.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack. Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Oh, and this is definitely going to be mega creeps. Definitely seems that this game is going to go one. Oh,
They must have trained under you, Kunga.
oh, mega creeps. But Omnius Gaming still not giving up on this one. Tango for mid doing very, very well. Going on to Bookworm, 40 seconds before that bonus sphere becomes available, but they're not going to be able to get to him. It seems they're just trying to allow the creeps to move forward. It's still possible that the start of huge cut. But they've decided to go for Roshan instead. And they decided to give it to Switchblades. I don't really feel that he needs it that much. I mean, he does have the escape available. So, you know, maybe possibly give it to maybe the Underlord. I think Underlord would have been the perfect hero to actually get it on. He's been so involved with the game so far. Not much that Juggernaut can really do. Look at the damage. Another good RP, but it seems that that has been disrupted in a sense. And this is going so wrong. And GG being called. And Tango is for mid. Absolutely walking over the side of Omnius Gaming, who we saw last night. Did play very well, but tonight they have definitely been outdrafted. They have been outplayed. And big ups to Tango for mid for taking a 2-0 victory in the Ballistix Masters South. Those watching online, I will be going into an after-game analysis, just looking at where things went wrong and so forth. So for those guys watching in game, thank you for joining me. It is your boy Lartre, and I will be back in a couple of days. I think Sunday or Monday I'll be back. So keep out, look out for those posts. So let's get very, very quickly into the after-game analysis. I just want to have a quick look at the scoreboard though. Fightmaster, who is the carry, only managed to get 7.8k net worth, but looking at Switchblade, I mean 18,000 net worth, as well as Bookworm on 24,000, almost 25,000 net worth. Looking at the graphs, I mean from, I would say 17, 18 minutes, things started going all the way downhill. That is when Omnius Gaming, or should I rather say Tango for mid, cracked up to and started running through the side of Omnius Gaming. I would say my player of the match for this one, I would have to say Switchblade and Cocaine. He did absolutely well with his midding. So thank you once again guys for joining me online. I do hope that you guys have subscribed, that you like and share the channel, and I will definitely be back hopefully by Sunday or Monday. I'll keep you guys posted. So thanks once again for joining me. This was the Ballistix Masters South Africa 2018 Omnius Gaming Fragment, going 0-2 against the winners, Tango's for mid. Thanks for watching.
Crucial Ballistix gaming memory delivers the seamless performance and instant responsiveness you need for total domination. With Ballistix gaming memory, you get faster speeds, lower latencies, and aggressive heat spreaders. Advanced features such as LEDs, low-profile modules, and real-time temperature monitoring let you customize your rig further. Ballistix modules are available in DDR3 and the latest DDR4 technology, which is faster, has lower voltages, and greater capacities than DDR3. Choose your level of performance with Sports, Tactical, or Elite series, and crush the competition with Ballistix. Accelerate nearly everything on your rig with a crucial SSD. Slash load times. Get into your game faster and access files, games, and apps almost as soon as you click on them. Choose the form factor that's right for your build and destroy the competition with the power and acceleration of a crucial SSD.
Audio Jungle.